What's up, buddies? Caffeine, as you know. So this is a bit of a response tutorial thingamajig to a comment I got from Jared's Tech, and it was from one of my video of mine, the Final Computex milking video. Part of my video, I was saying how like I don't correct myself, you know, like say like Paul does in his videos, right? But also other YouTubers do, you know, when they're making their videos, they basically correct themselves repeatedly until they get whatever they want to say right, or until they feel the way how they delivered whatever they wanted to say right. So they kind of repeat the same shit over and over again, right? And Jared Tech says that he does that actually, and he ends up saying the same shit 10 times, and then like sometimes he has to like rewrite the thing on the spot to make it easier, right? So in this case, this is the beginning of tech news, and usually in the beginning of tech news, that's when like he does that the most. Usually he corrects himself a lot because, again, he wants to deliver the punchlines or the news or just, you know, the energy. You know, he wants to make sure he gets it right. So we go to the beginning.
Welcome back to Paul's Tech News. Welcome back to Paul's Tech News. Now that it is burgers and hot dogs sizzle on the grill. And the burgers and the hot dogs sizzle on the grill. I am honored to be included in your I'm just kidding. It's summer and that's usually I'm just kidding. It's summer and that's usually when they're I'm just kidding. It's summer and that's usually I'm just kidding. It's summer. Will the RTX 4060 Why has Intel discontinued its most premium ARC graphics? Why has Intel discontinued its most premium ARC graphics card?
Just that right there, I got like almost like 7 minutes of footage here, right? And he repeated himself. So by the time I edit this down, it's gonna be maybe 2 minutes, right? Roughly. So I mean, this happens throughout the video, but like I said, usually it's mainly in the beginning of the video where like he wants to like deliver that punchline to grab people's attention. And usually once he gets into like the rhythm of like doing the news, then like he doesn't repeat himself as bad.
The next desktop GPU to launch will be the RTX 4060, June 29th. Videocards.com says reviews will go live. Videocards.com says reviews will go live a day prior. Videocards.com says reviews will go live a day prior. Videocards.com says reviews will go live a day prior.
Alright, so as you can see here, he basically repeats himself. Now, the thing I want to share with you in this video is that, like, I guess this section is good enough. Let me just, say cut that, delete that.
Videocards.
Alright, let's delete that. And let's just focus on this part. Actually, let's go as big as possible, since you guys are probably watching on a smartphone. For you smartphone watchers, rather than watching this on a giant TV or something. Anyways, alright, so the thing I wanted to share with you in this part, I mean, yes, it's gonna happen. Depending on the person that you're working with, or if you're a content creator and you want to work with an editor, here's some suggestions I can give you for this particular situation. If you're the type that repeats yourself too much, or if you work with someone that repeats themselves too much, there are things that you, the content creator, can do to help your editor. Learning to shut the fuck up when you mess up, it does help big time, right? That little gap of silence does give me a visual indication of like, yeah, you messed up, right? For the most part, like when I edit, I always use like the audio waveforms, right?
June 29th. Videocards.com says, but speculation is already or lack. Videocards.com.
Alright, that's something you kind of learn as well, is that like, you kind of learn to read the file, the waveforms, right? There's something you kind of have to learn to do, really. Because like, if you compare this area right here, you see like these like two little humps.
Videocards.com.
Video cards, there's almost like a 3, right? Video 1, 2, 3 here, right? If you look over here, 1, 2, 3. So I mean, visually, that kind of gives me an idea that they're possibly like the same sentence.
Videocards.com.
See that? So see, it has like 1, 2, 3. You have 3 little spikes here because Paul's saying video cards.
Videocards.com.
Now you can just jump over here because I see it 1, 2, 3.
Videocards.com.
So yeah, you kind of have to learn to do that. So now I can make my cut here.
Videocards.com.
So now I look over here, be like, all right.
Videocards.com.
So now I can make my edit. Boom, do like a ripple edit or ripple trim or whatever you want to call it. But Paul repeats himself, and the same thing here. See that 1, 2, 3. So that means that he says the same thing a few times, right?
Videocards.com.
See, there you go. But sometimes I'll like skip all that since there's a gap here. I'm like, yeah, most likely visually it tells me that he paused, so he corrected himself, right? So there's a chance that like he repeated it himself here.
Videocards.com says
sure he did. And now move up here, same thing. 1, 2, 3 little spikes. Could be he said the same thing.
Videocards.com says
sure he did. So, you know, I can get rid of all this crap. Ripple trim.
NVIDIA released some benchmark numbers themselves, indicating that they expect the RTX 30...
So then he fucks up again, and then, you know, I just continue the cycle. To end the video, something that I've seen done, and actually I saw this from Linus Tech. I think, yeah, it's like the first time I went to work with Paul. We went to Macau before we went to Taiwan. I think it's when AMD was launching a new GPU or something like that. I think that's when they started to get into the GPU market or something. I can't remember, but the thing is that, like, I saw Linus work. He was talking about a new product, and the way how he did it, like, I thought was kind of interesting. Like, he would talk, and then when he make a mistake or he repeats himself, he'll go like this. Alright guys, how's it going? We're here in Taiwan. Alright guys, we're here in Taiwan. How you guys do? Alright guys, we're here in Taiwan. We're gonna be in Taiwan. Check out new stuff. Going to Taipei 101, all this stuff. Yada yada. Let's do this. So I saw him do that, and I thought it was kind of interesting, right? But it made sense because, like, by him snapping, you get that spike. When I saw Linus do that, he was like, when he corrected himself, he started snapping his fingers. Even though I don't work for him, but like, I kind of understood what he was doing. He was giving like a visual in the audio section of the video to see those little spikes that let them know that there's like a correction being made there. Little things like that, I guess you can do to like help your editor, or you can ask the person you're working with to do to help you edit your videos faster, right? In Paul's case, like, I guess I work with him long enough, like, I kind of know when he makes a mistake or how he corrects himself and this and that, and I just showed you, I'm able to read like the waveform patterns, so I know where to make my cut after a while, you know, you learn to do that. But anyways, that's all I got for you. Yeah, there's QR codes if you want to buy me some caffeine to wake my ass up. Leave a comment and a like if you want me to help you out, if you want to learn anything else. Your comments do help. Help me create content, that's for sure. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me for a bit. Talk to you later. Peace.